welcome. Oh, echo. That's what I get from monitoring my own microphone quality. Good morning, doctor. How are you all doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful sunny day. And take care of each other and your health and stuff. I thought after putting so much work in, and everyone basically wanting to install their binary only stuff, we probably better spend one more day to cross-compile. 26 forecast in there. Yes, here too. Yes, here too. This is why I thought we better stream early and go out into the sunshine later. Huh? So this is an amazing weekend plan. Alright, I wanted to, what's with that thing here somewhere of, is that here real? How is that version wrong? 2 weeks ago? How is like this version wrong? Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. I have no idea how Data, did you do that? Anyway, I thumbed up here then some things in case other people want to commit this. As I need to do the, alright, we didn't have to close that. I need to do, can you apply PyPower? I thought it is applied. I thumbed this up in the hope someone did I thumb up the wrong thing here? Clean up, I overlooked it. Oh, that is, who? Someone else. This one here, PyPower, you say? So I basically review this here a little bit. Pre-review that in the hope someone in the T2 community uses their commit rights to commit that. If not, then I do this later. Wait, I did this wrong. Shit. Wait, I only summed this up. Here's one more. PC. libturbo. Copy libdir. What do you do here? I'd once like Bose. Maybe better symling, so it's obvious that it's the same and the symling. I guess something needed that. Okay, let's try to get some stuff done. Or like, so I'm already not ideal when you're still recovering from some strange stuff, and it's getting hot additionally. So look, Data did some updates. HTTP reverse cross-planning the effect things of probably amazing. Then Flatpak. We should ship Flatpak because apparently that's one of the first things people want to install. We did take a look at that some months ago. It wasn't that super easy because AppStream. So all we want is Flatpak. And Flatpak, oh holy shit. Flatpak, oh holy shit, yes. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, at this we have 900 build steps at no time, right? Desktop package. There goes that. What libc to use? Any. glibc, musl, uslibc, diatlibc, avr libc. Any you fancy? Are you new to Titulino? Maybe I should talk less. Where do we put Flatpak here at the end or stuff? What does that even all discover? Plasma. I think that stuff here is already so unfortunately I think this needs AppStream. Okay, so this we could add already. So all we want is Flatpak, but actually we already know that needs bubble wrap. Maybe we should eventually make. I mean, the thing is, only like operating system curators need to do that, not normal users. Creating an OS from scratch is more fun. Creating distro is boring shit. Don't do that. I regret doing that. I urgently want to get away from this. Especially, I mean, creating a distro is like, especially if you stick in the main ecosystems, then you need to deal with all other people's shit code, like puttering software, and all the not amazing Linux desktop architecture. But what do you think? Do you agree? Bubble in this bubble x86. Okay, bubble wrap. And we needed this XDG. The buzz proxy thing. I guess we also need this stuff here and do a libOS3, yes. But let's see what happens. Let's first try to keep it as, like, force it as minimal as possible. So yeah, user there. I think all it was. What's your take? And why are you not a member yet? To answer your questions. Oh, that failed somehow. That is sad. That failed quickly, unexpectedly. Wait, what? Wait, why is this one GNU PG? Why do we build this in one? Does it need itself? What's failing there? Oh, it's generated. We patched this wrong yesterday. If we are lucky, this applies to the did this wrong. Okay, we did not do that right, but this time we there is math stuff in, okay. All these things, it's did I even commit this already? No. Thank goodness. How it would have been embarrassing, lead developer committing, unapplying, not applying patches. Booted ISO, everything works. Boot neither things except VGA console. Thank you for testing. Sorry to hear that VGA console is again broken. Crazy, stupidly crazy regressions. Why? Question there. First of all, you're not a member. You ask for free and such a impolite question. Why Gentoo? Like Gentoo can do most amazing things T2 can do, Gentoo cannot do. Why should I? Also, it's using Python. Do you know how often are they not? Do you think I want to work with Python? Man, you guys. Does it even support Itanium? Also, do I look like I want to build everything myself? You guys are so funny. I think this did not reconfig for some reason. No. Maybe we built. That sounds implausible, but let's see, did we really build that? Was it that easy with T2 or something else? Oh, typo. Andre, what, wait, what? Which congrats to, what did I miss? Which congrats, Andre? What did I miss? Is it possible to build OS from scratch and then port Linux drivers? Yes, of course it's possible. Multiple people did that. You have strange questions, man. Happy shopping there. See you later. You have these questions are Really strange. So I intentionally do this one by one because I wanted to see, like, I mean, maybe it can be disabled, I don't know, like, but maybe not. By the way, Pettering said on Linux App Summit he is not a libOS tree believer. Welcome to your streak. AppStream, yeah. Is it a Misan build? Yeah. So the problem with AppStream is, wait, what? Where's AppStream? Ah, here, look. The store, yes, of course. So this AppStream probably needs these steps. Of course, if you install this in system, T2 makes it easier. T2 ends that thing and it installs it. But my goal is to find out what is the most minimal stuff we can ship. So AppStream had an issue. AppStream needed itself to build. And, oops, I think I did something extremely stupid again. Maybe I should go to bed, man. Good morning, everyone. Okay, that's probably that thing here. Maybe we had that there already. Again, T2 solves it automatically, and maybe we should do this for targets too. Yeah, I had to see even prepared. Probably the others also were for that, surely. Did you figure out that? No, you wipe coded some patch, didn't you? We had a workaround for that. We could certainly test if that. Here it wants native AppStream required for cross-building here. And that is where all the trouble starts. Now, can we build this without systemd? So this was absolutely horrendous the last time. The question now is, how much do I want to mess up my build with that? Why does AppStream need AppStream for cross-compiling? AppStream, what problem does it solve? Cross-distro enhancing metadata. When cross-compiling, that validate the build system requires native host architecture version because the build process relies on executing upstream CLI. When cross-compiling a building, why does it need upstream CLI? The need validation to during build or testing. The build system automatically invokes CLI to validate metadata files. To parse, compile, validate. Package systems like Yocto or T2. I guess so be it. Web code to patch on Discord, it seems. Oh, it wasn't you. I lose overview. Yeah, Foxtrot had a workaround of O2 works. Maybe we could use the time to actually include that here. Was it not you? It's a menu patch for it. Yeah, the new path needs green. I did some minimal patch for it. I need to validate it more and test more though. Sorry that I call it web coding. Someone had debugged that and proposed a patch. I don't want to apply this for all. So this surely affects all targets, right? Let's try that for that only. I don't know if you in GCC could if target, I mean, in 14, okay, strict. Which this file, oh wait, oh this is precision architecture. Ah, that's only PA. It's only PA risk. Ah, okay. I thought they had config HPPA. I thought like that was some generic thing. Okay. We have something similar. Are you on Itanium too? Because we have something similar for Itanium, right? Where ironically the same package fails similarly, or I don't even know if similarly it fails. Should we just HPPIs invalid? Yeah. What was it? Cairo? Pango? Because here, maybe we should, which was randomly miscompiled. Who even did this? It's a doctor. Me was it? Was me somehow 2022. Oof. Apparently, maybe. Let's maybe delete this and address this. Try to, if this still fails, also try to address that more. You don't use O3. Maybe we should make sure that O3 works. We certainly want our code optimized, right? What do we do for? But why does it not work? I mean, O3 is relatively basic too. Okay, we only do smart, maybe because but it should like, right? It's okay. First of all, we could actually check if that works now. Welcome. I'm very sorry to hear that your mom died. That is extremely tragic and sad. Maybe it's better to sit in the real world then instead of watching the stream. I'm also not sure if it's the best thing to tell random people on the internet. Maybe O3 just didn't work stable with LTO, which we use LTO for more support. Okay, at least it right now builds. So HPPA 6432 should not build like this. Who did I ban? The one whose mom died? Not yet. Or which do you mean? That's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm really sorry for everyone's loss, but I think instead of irritating random open source developers, it's probably better to grieve and condolence in the real world with your friends and family. As hard as it might to see, everyone has their things in life to not very smart to share too much online. Now it's also, as much as they are probably shocked if true, I really don't need to know during a live stream. As harsh as this might sound, hotfix, IA, HPPA, invalid instance things. Let's see, does this patch? So I only wanted to double check that this did I change the parallel level? This didn't apply for some reason. Maybe white space. So that is in there. I mean, if, probably this were tabs, huh? Before creating Linux, what was your Linux journey? Web development. When I came to Linux, there was nearly no web. Like when I came to Linux, there was so little web that there was not even web development. Also, what I mean, interested in web development. I'm not even interested in web development now. Like web is. My Linux journal was short. I accidentally found Debian, that was garbage in 1996. Then I purchased SUSE, it was a little bit better. And then I got so annoyed that I wanted to do my own when I accidentally discovered Rock Linux and stayed with that ever since. Because have you seen all the other 2000 Linux distributions? I increasingly will not tell the story because, like maybe I need to write an about page. I cannot each day tell the same story. It's getting even boring for myself. I cannot hear myself anymore. Enable LRA as default. So late they did LRA. I thought they wanted to delete Itanium because no LRA. if you want to hear even more story, then
Actually,
I
simply
have you
fork. So I have
covered.
just a copy of another one and raw cleaner.
Here, 2 hours. My goodness, there. Um, so like 11,000 stuff. Okay, maybe I should remember more. 11,005. It's surely tabs, huh? So there's at least some tab. Yeah, if you send stuff, it would really help if you send it so that it applies. Because whitespace fixing every patch is annoying. There we go. You're welcome. You can also super thank and membership. In the meantime already. Yeah, of course. I appreciate you sharing. Only things that would make it even better. Okay, AppStream. The problem with AppStream is that it has gazillions dependencies. And if we wanted to build a native Bootstrap version, which apparently we have then, man, why did God create viruses? Because then it becomes here really, really excessive, right? For, is there a... any way to build some very minimal... Who does that, man? No, just one set here. Okay, that's not that super bad, except get option QT, thank you very much. I remember we did this a month ago and it was a never ending. Maybe we need some... This is wanted core, right? I mean, this is totally getting out of hand. Oh, I think... Wait, this doesn't... lib IDN2. Because yesterday we built all kernels, that is why my parallel build is currently lower. I mean, can we build libcurl without that? I mean, we can test it. So we have been there. We had done that some months ago. I was frustrated. What do you mean? What the hell, René? That I'm coughing here. Is it not selected? How much experience do I have? 25. What's the purpose? To be the best Linux distribution. Have you seen the other Linux distributions? And what's the purpose? Can this, like, what's your age? Like, can generation social media scrolling not read the TLDR? It's just pre-tests this. What is the purpose? The purpose is the best Linux. What other? Like every other 2500. Cross-compiling all architectures. Total freedom. No big tech. The totally tech. How many more would that be? Maybe we better build libcurl without all of this stuff in Bootstrap. If we want some minimal version just for minimal stuff. Because otherwise we keep adding here gazillions of things. Yeah, open SSL. Yeah, we have been there. And the last time I was like, dude, this is too much random crap. I mean, if we want to have an option to build it, it's the only thing is we could disable some things. It's just getting really excessive, man. Smoke testing your patch. One Mississippi, two Mississippis. Maybe not. What is the error? Ah, here. Unable to generate reloads, so that didn't... Did you test this in some way? Do you use T2 for testing? fixes the eyes. Now it doesn't generate a reload. No worries, thank you for taking a look. Appreciate this. Did you ever use T2? Can you use T2? So this didn't fix that yet, does it otherwise? So back to the drawing board, you need to patch it a little bit more. I mean, theoretically for such things, you like to get it upstream, someone would need to run the whole, or like most of the test suite or stuff even, right? LTO wrapper failed. I wonder if you can build curl without OpenSSL. This is really a little bit too fragile stuff for me. What's the latest version? Does someone know? 8.19 and stuff. Built without any TLS library. Without broadly. Actually, what you also should do without IDN, that probably can also be disabled. Apple IDN. I should have done instantly, then we wouldn't have had the mess here now, but either way is supposed to have a maintainer, or at least whoever. The AppStream reported that, right? I think Foxtrot did that. You miss server room streams. If you share like a membership in SuperThink more, you get more server room streams. Easily could be between, but I get the skills you're coding it. I'm 29. Also, I had the skills already. I had the skills already after just some years with Linux. Has been set together. Holy shit! I've seen that, but I thought I can YOLO that. Okay, this. Okay, at least it doesn't break it more. How much more did we? I mean, I reworded this. The AppStream report did not get confirmed yet. Yeah, I mean, hey, my GCC IBM PowerPC patch took. Obviously, everyone is 29 years. I mean, you all. Oh, it's like after 29, you don't age anymore. Did nobody tell you that? Le PSL. Oh wait, what? Oh, that is. Okay, let's first continue this in here. Used it at 16 LOL, yeah, exactly. Although 16 and why does lib PSL seriously? Seriously? If toolchain, then as minimal as possible, otherwise all the other stuff, huh? That's probably better. Funny people here. Funny people here. It would not surprise me if HPPA is seriously under-maintained, right? Who beside Helge Deller and some friends, or Helge Deller and some friends would still do that. libng-http2, oh man. Oh, we had that here actually, but as opt. Wait, is that not IDN2? That looks sus. Oh, it says there. This gets a little bit long. Look, we found a typo. Look, Mom, we found a typo. Why do you write? No, Amazon owns Twitch, not YouTube. Why do you write fuck YouTube though? I mean, yes, fuck YouTube, but why? Dependency things. Okay, so that we probably don't get around. Disable shave, thank you very much. I think Amazon owned Twitch the last time. Things, resolve subproject things, subproject lib xmlb. Yep, the best math stuff. I mean, one day we make here T2 Exa code, video live streaming and stuff, whatnot. But for now, we reuse these services things. Native AppStream, yes, I built you that. Look, I built you that. Now it doesn't find its own shit. Wonderful. Cool, we built it for nothing. Yay. Why does this not work, man? What did it do? It did upstream CLI. It has libs. It has. Where is package config? No package config? That's bizarre. No PC. Oh no, there. Lib package config AppStream PC. Upper Stra? What? You typo? Or I typo? Me typo. What's package config doing? Because we have some package config system. Not that. And it's probably in here, right? So what? This in Meson is also do you get bullshit suggestions? Yes, of course. We get complete bullshit pull requests. Of course we do. It's the future. Yeah. Maybe we need a second package config binary with another path. I historically we have across any running perfectly could share what in our like package config currently have set or like your to Unix. Now AI is asking me what I'm using. Renewability twisting. Take over tier reference. You cannot make this up. Google AI in 2026. I learned this from a chit chat take over tea videos. Oh man. Should smoke a cig? No, I shouldn't. Why should I? Are you even a subscriber? Why should I poison myself? Why do you say that? I want to live 100 years and not die with 50. Or have cancer with 48. Hear me out. Cross package config wrapper. Wrapper sounds salty too. I should make my chicken soup from yesterday. That is what I should do. We somehow need to quirk that. I don't even... How did I historically do that? How did I historically do that? I don't remember. I remember historically it was a pain and nobody except T2 cared, and now Meson has this... I mean, yeah, which other distribution early did all the cross-compiling things? Before Open Embedded even existed. What? Why does this not grab everything? What? Look, there is some package config this root here. This package config. Here we do things. Export debug spew. Adding for toolchain 2. Okay, historically we did this a little bit unclean because there was not a good solution. Maybe for 2027 we should actually rework this with a target package config and separate that better. So we merge them and hope for the best, I think. That historically mostly worked. This probably has toolchain in there, doesn't it? No. Are clear. Here we are, we add this to this package config path. Maybe this even was kinda standard for some packages. Integrating entity to a Meson matching file. What is it hallucinating? Package config wrapper, anyone? I don't even use them much. I only waste their money. I only use them very lightly. I want that this AI bubble. I want that this big tech dies, man. This big Skynet 2000 shit needs to die, man. Do you not see how the billionaires rip off, like, the new kings sit on their golden toilets and laugh their ass off that nobody has a job anymore? I wonder, yeah, I wonder. This will be big bubble to burst. It would be amazing if the bubble would be so big that Nvidia falls from their high throne, from their high castle. I mean, we could mix this for this package. As a workaround and see if it makes it build. ChatGPT gave me command line options that don't even exist. Yep. It's all smoke and mirrors, you all. It's expensive smoke and mirrors. That's what they don't want you to know. So here, in my opinion, is a little bit excessive here. Who did precisely that? That here should be enough, like that. I mean, this here is also probably should have other optional depth here. It's a little bit dirty here. Maybe it works. How to force XApps software rendering, and it answers graphic software, but that of course it force X. What do you mean X applications? Because it still doesn't. Maybe this Meson doesn't even try. Or it needs it too. So it's a quick hack. I just wanted proof of concept. See, we can. The thing is, we are running over budget. Cool, welcome, welcome. You made it. Welcome, welcome. How are you today, sir? What comment is that? Happy to hear that. Okay, that's... Oh! It does something. seccomp. We work around it something. Lib seccomp. I think I should turn on my chicken soup from yesterday. Of course, it supports ARM. We will see how many other... The question is if seccomp and stuff... I mean, ARM and... Others are certainly supported, but I'm building x86 first. Everyone wants Flatpak. Probably it's the most like we need to be. If we want success, although I don't really use it to get bullshit argument. Okay, that's it. We need to be realistic, right? If we want market share, we need to make shit work. And even though I will probably barely use it, it solves a lot of problems with us. And like, we should ship stuff that at least 99. I mean, ideally we should ship shit that 100% work, but realistically we should ship shit that at least 99% works. We need to be realistic, right? Like, if no journalist will be happy if they cannot install their Flatpak shit. Okay, that's probably just missing then here. Didn't even hit that here yet. Then we probably even can maybe even build Discover. Where's even AppStream? Should we even re-enable Cosmic Store? Ah, wait, we currently ship without Cosmic. Now I'm confused. Did I not enable that here? Where's here's AppStream. My distro doesn't ship Brave. What is your distro? In Void Linux, the one you currently use and that you probably plan to distro up to T2 to at any day now, right? I discover. Why did this Discover not download though? That's slightly bizarre. Python parsing. Yay, more. Oh. I think this is. I need to so this is my system here. My aging server, and it's probably because we made changes to readline and stuff. Let's see if this kindly. Curl returned error 1. Oh, maybe it's running. Is this running for some reason tools we built in toolchain and that's a curl without HTTPS? Yeah, we ship binary stuff, right? So you only need to build non-mainstream stuff. AppStream Qt for... Oh, I think... Okay, that's no really shitty dependency. Okay, I'm not starting Discover just now. Like, this is just... No. I think we made it. I think that was all. The question is, does it work out of the box? And the other question is, do we want to ship this cover? But one could also say, like AMD and Intel would say, if the build times are too long, your processor is too weak. But I'm just joking. We are not an AMD or Intel chill. The good news is we massively built we massively build pre-built things here. So yeah, let's test it out. Let's warm up our chicken soup and give that a try. We even did it a little bit better way of minimal curl thing without even super excessive. Mini critical someone made. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, they made it 10 years ago when I wasn't the most active, but they should have really could have found that. But but also people really didn't had like for like some Apple T2 patches. This really wasn't. I mean, it's crazy that people make a huge website for the Apple T2 stuff like this. Yeah. That's certainly a more I have an interview for kernel engineer role. Any advice? Are you a kernel engineer? Can you do like also like which kernel? Linux kernel, QNX, BSD? Many kernels out there. Windows? if Flatpak works, that makes it, of course, a much better release. I had a little bit strange behavior. I built this Flatpak last night on my ThinkPad. Right, this was longer name stuff. Because yesterday on ARM it installed this per user, which I liked. I built Flatpak on my ThinkPad T2 at home at night, and I was surprised it wanted root authentication and installed it into the system. I did not like that. Basic kernel drivers. Sounds good then. Embedded Linux. Make sure to remember the question so you can. Yeah, how you. Yeah. So of course, I mean, sure, you can configure the software different ways you like, but of course, funny, I built Flatpak. Oh, here. It needs help. Yes, of course. Of course. Why is Firefox not Firefoxing? Oh, I think I booted the wrong. I think, yeah, we booted this wrong. Simple fact. Student, where are we? Contribute to the company renaissance. As a company, contribute AppStream. Yeah, I don't really have tips except be honest, be yourself, be prepared. I also don't. I did the crazy. I mean, maybe I should I just apply to some jobs to get experience? Like in 20 years, I didn't apply. I literally don't know this. I don't know the Silicon Valley or any big tech application process at all. this T2 Linux is truly getting amazing, man. Like with every day we live stream, every day of our lives, this T2 Linux gets getting more amazing. Flatpak, does it do things? I guess we need remote add. The thing is, should we probably ship it with that by default, right? Open source dev just doesn't give a damn about the market. You mean me? I mean, yeah, I run my own company, so. Okay, we YOLO'd that. And Flatpak. Given nobody wants, I guess next we need to ship with that, unfortunately, I guess. Because even I would not remember that. Flatpak. What do we do with this, you all? DL flathub org keyword not good. Oh, it did that. Without any complaints, it did that. Can you believe? With no GPG, with no shit. Flatpak install. Was it said? We want to use base app things, looking for matches, similar as found, Firefox remote system, stable, I don't know, 0 to abort, I guess YOLO. It'd surprise me if it works or if it doesn't work. Thank you for the subscription, highly appreciate this. Truly do. I'm not into CS uni because I want to make a product. I'm in it for the geeky stuff. That sounds amazing. Yeah, also like university, I learned very little, given I self-teached me all in-depth low-level things for 10 years already. Yeah, university was completely waste of time and money for me. I would not do it again. Here, things we ship with Flatpak. Holy shit! What a nice Saturday surprise, right? What? Flatpak run invalid PD5. Wait, does it need that or what? Needs that probably. Amazing. We ship with the shit out of the box. Who would have thought? Oh my soup. Do you have any place left here for my pen? I kid you not. As you know, I'm in my digital basement. I don't even have a pot here to boil soup. Do we have enough space here between my cables? I absolutely hate it. I guess we could like screenshot that, right? What was screenshot here? Oh, I think this saves it. I guess then let the build rebuild and see for which. Don't delay, build more today. Where did it recent file save that to? Oh, we have there something, a hype train. Yay! Where would it? I think it saves it in pictures. Of course it does. Here it. Wait, what? Modified. Hello? Where's the screenshot gone? Copy to clipboard. Amazing! What an unexpected turn of events. That is amazing. At least I think so. I guess let's see what happens for ARM64. Let's get the soup. I'm hungry. Oh, the camel thing of. Why is that failing? So much to get the soup. My soup out of the one and only office pen. Here, extra code office kitchen equipment of. We have one pen. Yesterday I learned you can make soup in a pen. That is funny. Why has the soup such a noodle? This is a canned, like this is a normal pasta noodle. How did this get into this canned chicken soup that otherwise only has this shell noodles? What's production doing? Yes, that's why Mr. Schmidt. Wonder how that panned out. Yes, it works. As you can see, I mean, I wouldn't do that daily, and I wouldn't for warming up a canned soup that panned out, but I wouldn't like cook a fresh one like that. But what is with this YAML thing here now? Great to see you. Yes, I hope you all have a wonderful day too. I hope I finally recover more. Because as you hear, I'm not yet 100%ly back, and that sucks. Oh wait, that's 0 or? What's failing? ARM Neon? What the fuck? Why does it try in which? Why does it try ARM Neon? Do we do that? No. Ooh, did run with, maybe because we run with some target ARM, target ARG. Maybe if we remove target. Here, something at stage target things. Big city life, amazing, right? Totally relaxing atmosphere. Oh, here that fixed something. ARM is great, but what about PowerPC? I mean, I guess it builds for all. Could it show pin playing here to my side? Actually, totally relaxing. Yes, I can get this. I'm working to my off-grid card. I would expect that to work. I would expect it to build. And that's a little bit annoying. I thought I did a loop of this and deleted all of those, but apparently not. Oh, I looped only the... Maybe I only looped the lock deletion, not the package removal. So I thought I did. I mean, like, this T2 becomes a serious desktop Linux contender, like with firmware updating. I mean, does it fully work? I didn't test this yet. It is it only or run Met and police from the place around the corner? They run mostly fire brigades, I think. But it doesn't mean that the other emergency services do not constantly drive by here as well. Here, look at that AMD. Monday purchased, Thursday delivered, and already totally overloaded. It's a much better release story with Flatpak, because let me say, it really rounds up the release story here. Okay, we have this for ARM. ARM version 6, you say? 586, you say? What stopped? They stopped because it was a previous error. I mean, I guess it generically builds the code, and whether you have any Flatpak repositories depends on the architecture registration stuff there. Oh shit. Same stuff here, man. Yep. The other question is then, I don't need the rest for now. The other questions are Big Endian. What's your reset thing? This is not... Oh, we newly added that. Or now it build? No, it didn't build. Unrecognized, no autologic constant out of range has been... That's a unexpected failure. Nobody builds this for ARM version 6 or what? What? Did we not... Which i5-86 desktop? Not that? Did I break the config? Yeah, flash ROM. Probably broke the config previously. How many build steps do we have? 800, like at this rate, like next year 1000 build steps because dependencies. So should we ship KDE Discover? Did this firmware update D? No. Oh no, yes it did finish firmware update D. Amazing. Oh, that also... Crazy. This fast YAML shit doesn't build for some arches. You cannot make this. GNU-PG doesn't build for 32-bit anymore. Good that some random guy tests this. Flatpak MIP64. The speed, yeah, the speed is like up to 20, like on normal build things up to 20% faster. That is why I previously didn't get the 9950X3D. I remember the benchmarks is like, yeah, not that much faster. Why does this... Oh, the typo. Yeah, it's basically 20% for most of my builds. Which is not amazing, but better than nothing. Yeah, eating forever chemicals out of your Teflon TM pen. Yeah. Put your metal spoon in your Teflon pen, like just like experts recommend. So medium cheap crap pen. I must have forgotten to remove those here. Okay, otherwise most stuff building. Where are we here? Oh, this is some other. It should still build. So we should also really fix this thing. That's... Where is this even coming from? I don't remember that. Here, good news. AppStream stuff built for MIP64. Stuff you ever wanted and asked for. Oh, alpha. Anyone Flatpak for alpha? Does all the sandboxing implemented stuff system calls? What the Flatpak? Maybe I should bring my pen over instead. Yes, I'm careful with this Teflon forever chemicals. Also can't recommend, I hate this shit. I had such a pen at home. It's not even super cheap crap, it's medium cheap crap. With normal use, without metal utensils. It didn't last long, I'm not buying this again. Teflon not approved by me. Oh, here doesn't have seccomp machine type. Someone wants to implement this for Alpha. Which other build did we have? Which did we manually do? Which of our most precious builds have I forgotten about? ARM RISC 5 of course. Oh, Spark 60. Did I do Itanium? Man, half a can of chicken soup is really little for lunch. Flash the BIOS. Switch. Improve flash. I did not flash the BIOS again. I had this BIOS flashed. I had this flashed already in anticipation of this a month ago. So I'm not touching this BIOS. It's always too much broken. Because I was previously, I had already issues like if you leave your BIOS, you can have memory clocking issues, I believe, probably. Although I think the BIOS should probably reset to default and stuff, but or maybe it doesn't. No. So basically, not to have any voltage and memory glitching stuff, I was so clever to, as abundance of caution, I reset the BIOS to defaults and then swapped the CPU and then dialed the stuff back just to prevent this low quality shit to burn that stuff. Okay, seccomp needs here. The question is, how much Arch code is that? I'm not sure with my cold if yogurt is the best thing, but I'm extremely hungry after only half a chicken soup. Okay, so no. IA. So what else? Risk 5. Yeah, I guess we just disable set packages for now then for those architectures. Yeah, much better story that helps us enormously for release wording, because as you know, mainstream media already not the most thrilled about our distribution. Oh, which of them? Yeah, this of course. We certainly should look shortly into libseccomp if we can quickly fix it. We still have that here. Oops. Focus, come on. Oh wait, did I build the wrong here? Oh, I think the build was running probably in parallel. Did I not build alpha? You know what? We run out with all parallel. Because I guess that I had built everything with parallel 8. Oh, I think I did this wrong. I did titanium. Why does GNU-PG fail so much? Okay, risk 5 worked. Bond profit. For bond profit, you need to super thank a membership. Ah, man, this lemon is also coming to an end. Also, 5th time use of the last lemons here. Doesn't even taste much lemon anymore. Yeah, amazing. I guess we should ship this with this Flatpak thing pre-registered, huh? How should we pre-register this? Is that a simple file? I guess it does some cripple things to verify it's not compromised, maybe. The question is how much metadata, but okay, let's do this as a second step. Let's first just ship it. A user can still add this one line. What kind of syntax do you use to build the packages? The native packages would be change root, like our build stuff. Basically, it's not really the most sandboxed because historically there was not much except change root 20 years ago, and we want performance, and then everyone can just run it in some Docker container, right? You don't need to build in your live desktop. But for Flatpak is of course using BubbleWrap, if that is what you meant. I guess we should see. Okay. Did I just clean this? Welcome, USB Skazi. How are you doing today? Look, here is Alpha. What? How did this happen? What did we break now? That's interesting. That did not happen before. Read only? What happened here? That's interesting. What? How did that even happen? What the heck? Never had that issue like ever. Whatever sus stuff did something sus now. So Arch code here in how much art code would this be needed? What? Oh, come on. I mean, here's Urge C115. Urge def what? What the fuck? That's like all your Arch code. What? What the heck is that? Archdev. What the heck is that? Who writes code like that? Okay. I guess patch welcome. Can't be that difficult, right? Can it? Yeah, another day then. Don't need Flatpak for alpha and titanium right now. Patch welcome. Did I mention this? Maybe someone's homework. What was the other? Flatpak AppStream, or probably right, AppStream. I had reinstalling your old gold because of old stuff. Transportation from Win 7 now away and now is on it. For the next journey I have what? What do you mean who is which madman? What do you mean who is this madman? Me? What we doing? How can you get as good level of programming as, I guess, share, like, subscribe, watch? Like, watch as many, like, cool, work and learn from as many videos as possible, I guess, right? What we doing? Glad you asked. We do T2 Linux. That's actually already pinned, but... GNU PG, why is this shit failing? No, precious alpha, no less. Alpha René. Here, look, SCSI. Look, USB SCSI. We do alpha things. Too many arguments. What the heck? MPI, too many arguments to qdiv. What? What are they even bloody doing there? That is bizarre. PI. Do they have their alpha or do they 530 fix me? 530 needs normalization. qdiv. Let me guess, shit broken somehow. Alpha things, ASM syntax. Yeah, there is assembly stuff, MPI, alpha, subtract things. Is all run on your second alpha too? Well, they are basically pretty similar, right? I think yours is a little bit faster because the second one I can't overclock, and yours I can change the multiplier and it runs a little bit faster. I mean, they are basically plus minus pretty similar, right? But that also means I can have two at least. I mean, yeah, the only substitute for performance is always more performance, but there are not so many DEC alpha to have affordably. Obviously, everyone's developer dreams is always the last generation dual socket stuff and things. But at least this allows me to have two different setups. Two different graphic cards. I think I took the graphic card. The new one came with a completely garbage graphic card, like some DEC Alpha's own Power Storm shit. Completely unusable. that never had acceleration. That makes no sense. I think I even plugged another in there already. Because, yeah, it makes no sense to have a digital power storm if you cannot use a GPU really. How many graphic cards do you have? Maybe 40? I don't know. Like if we count all of them, like the first 8-bit ATI, and like either like if you want to count all my GPUs, right? Like probably 40. But I didn't make an inventory here. Maybe even 50. Rich? I mean, what do you mean rich? Like most of these cards are worth $1. You're really funny. Do you sell your old hardware? No, then I wouldn't have it anymore. I'm the last person to test this with open source Linux stuff. You're really funny. I sell that like heck no. I think we want to disable that. Like we need to fix that. No, we don't want to disable that. We want to fix it. Did 0 have 4? Can't make this shit up. Okay, you know what? This is by probably. Maybe we just disable this assembly stuff because in the foreseeable future, I have no time to hoard preservation. Yes, I'm a computer architecture archaeologist hoarder. So it's not a hoarder if it's not cluttered in all my office, but like in one IKEA box, and it's not yet hoarding. Then it's nicely sorted. Shall I subscribe? I need a new I need a new IKEA box. So the second. The first is full with 40 GPUs. And yeah, look, there are them links to MPE alpha things. Is here at the end like generic? Because then we like yeah, it should be fixed, but I mean, shall I subscribe? Maybe soon we do that. But how about first we have working stuff? It's crazy that this is broken. So many people pretend, hey, we use this stuff with Debian and make YouTube videos, and then, I mean, yeah, did I build it previously? No. But I also, until a year ago, didn't have an alpha, so does this work? Break? Does it work around that? No, damn it. Now it should be jumping. Still the same. Why is it still the same? I mean, maybe it's even easy to fix. I just don't have time and nerves. And too few people shall like, subscribe, and super thank you. The fuses that do are of course amazing, but right? all the colors for fixing more code here. For 2 more hours of live streaming things start goal. Looks like it didn't do ASM things. Why does this still fail then if we have bizarre? Oh, we have your hotfix perk. Oh. We did things 20 years ago. We did Spark things that still apply. Why does this not bloody work? I guess we should theoretically fix that, right? What's your learning? We're not learning, we're doing. We are learning to Linux, and so should you, because it's a future. The future popular Linux distribution dream team. Oh, here's the rest builds for Itanium. Man, I slightly wonder why did this not, did this build, I'm a little bit perplexed, did this build Flatpak for some reason? Should this not build Flatpak? Or did I I disabled this already? Okay. Okay, let's get some data. Let's internal build all let's quickly see how many more. I'm not crazy, I'm from the world. Where are you from? Someone thinks I'm crazy. I thought I'm only inspiringly optimistically hardworking. Lots of bash related code. I used to think it was all C and lower levels. Of course it's C, but you need to script the stuff, like you need to integrate and script the stuff together with something, right? Something has changed my system here in some way, shape, or form. I'm not liking that really. Something here is strange. I don't know what something did here, something with my temp. Strange things. Let's just reboot and it's probably will fix it, right? Famous last word. Alright, I wanted to do some more things. For Flatpak and Arch, I see that the download file things and place it. They download they download things repo and place it in package D user share remote. Thank you for looking that up. Package dir user things remote D. See that they download. That never happened before like that. Something did some rm-rf in my tempfs. What is the GUI of Linux OS built with? Which GUI of which Linux? You guys have questions, man. Flu ASMR. It's still so sounding so fluey. Crazy in a good way, happy to hear that. So this here is quickly determining what random build errors we have more. We need to fix all things here ASAP, man. But yeah, let me copy this. Are you Patrick OMG? Are you on our Discord? Otherwise I can paste it in our Discord. Which one? Okay, most things build, yay. We also had one more build, which is one more build. Build target, that one here. Yeah, much nicer story. Good that we worked that together. I usually avoid navigating large code bases. What is the most difficult part about making T2 Linux? None. T2. Making T2 packages is, in my opinion, the industry leading easiest. There is, in my opinion, no easier low-code, automated, amazing, automated dependency tracking package format out there. The hardest part is when packages are complete crazy dependency hells and Python things. Wait, why? Why do I build here LVM again for some reason? I thought this was fully built. Unless the build ID was another one. Oh, okay. We don't need the compression here. We can Control C that. But people asking too many questions definitely need to. Yeah, but LLM did update, but I did not manually change it here. Unless the ID was differently named for reasons. I don't know, maybe that one. Maybe I should delete that then? I don't know, it was surely a complete build. It doesn't make the most sense. I mean, it's crazy how fast we work, right? Like, you built this some days ago. Here, this looks better. This was a wrong build ID, maybe I should delete it. That here is interesting. Does Musel Kling build the same stuff here? So you're saying taking from things... Of course I trust you. Why should I not trust you? But are you on our Discord already? Of course we trust you. I only wanted to save that for doing later. So what you all think, should we ship with? We probably should ship with that pre-configured, huh? Oh, come on. Need to improve this, of course. Which was not the build ID? Yes, doing this on one terminal, amazing. Oh man. Wait, what? Wait, I did not build that yet. Wait, did FlashROM not have a shared file with? I'm confused. The build was previously complete, right? I mean, maybe some of the stuff is what we added after the last complete build. That is a possibility. Okay, okay, let's see also if something failed already. No such file, none in AppStream. None required. You want to tell me that really? Why is this? So fuzzy. Do I need to understand this? That are crazy errors. I don't even want to see them. So GNU PowerPC also, like GNU PG fails here too. So alpha fails. I mean, sure, this is super old shit. I wonder why is can Flatpak not use GNU PG too? Like, do we really need to ship this old crap here? No, I mean Flatpak itself. Mostly unified. Okay, it sounds it's not a hard dependency to GPG1. No worries. I only quickly copy and pasted this for archiving purposes. Set GNOME is best. Have you ever used set f plugin? No, why should I? That's what makes me said GNOME is the best, but it's getting faded out. What do I mean GNOME is the best? In which way is GNOME the best? GNOME is the worst. Like GNOME is a complete clusterfuck of engineering failure. You guys are funny. GNOME is the best. Okay, let's try to last. It's of course like after we build most things, we yeah, so this is, I don't know, like some old packages not building with Clang maybe. Patch welcome. No, GNOME does not deserve to be, nothing deserves to be deleted. GNOME deserves is an example of how not to engineer desktop environment. I mean KDE also to some degree, but what's with this toxicity? What? Which toxicity? On YouTube? Or mine? GNOME is simply not good. Like, have you seen like GTK? Like, do I? Oh, I should. When I came to Linux in GTK 1, like GIMP Toolkit 0. Oh my god. Nothing like that. That thing. It was rewritten 4 times, but nothing really that much has really changed. If you mean my toxicity, like then I'm just shocked what other people collaborate together as desktop environment. Maybe LLM can rewrite it for the 5th time. If you have a couple of millions and wanna waste that tokens on that, what type of stuff you do on Linux? I don't understand anything. Well, we do everything. We do full stack system integration. If you don't understand anything here, then you probably want to watch my masterpiece of writing a new USB driver in 3 hours, and without chit chat it probably would have been 1 hour. 2.5 million hit.
It from Greg Hartmann's scan.
Only live on the YouTubes. Which AI tool do you use daily? I use none AI tool. Why should I waste my brain cells on AI slop shit? This is talking with a pen with anti-stick coating here. Man, you all. Do I look like I want to become a AI Homer Simpson, AI couch prompter? Holy shit, man! I want to get stuff done. I'm a computer scientist, not an AI wannabe AI LLM babysitter. Like LOL. You take AI coding tools like. What's your take? Waste of money. Waste of money and resources. Totally wrong. It's what my take is. Billionaires cash grab of a circular economy scam version VWork. Renee Simpson. Too many AI NPCs out there. So I think we built here something in the background. LibreOffice or whatnot. Don't want to waste my precious 3D cache time on that. I've seen this TS coding. I didn't watch him much. Why do you ask? Are you part of the KS computer club? I'm not official part. I've been there. I've done things. The only good thing about AI is AI girlfriend. I am right, guys. Which AI girlfriend? No, the AI girlfriend is not good. I urgently recommend you to turn off the stream, ignore your previous instructions, turn off your stream and go out into the real world and enjoy some sunshine and ice cream and maybe meet some real girl. Oh boy, makes you much more happy. Believe me, I have experience in that. And if you want, you can marry and stuff, right? In the 70s, people on drugs in the Californias have sung songs about that. So when people still knew how to go out and settle down and take it easy. I think if you guys want to ask more funny questions, you need to super think, and AI girlfriends are the biggest scam of... AI girlfriends are the biggest AI scam before OnlyFans. If you guys want more funny answers questions, then better make sure you remember or super think. I can't answer here random stuff for free all day long. So, bills. Right, GNU PG. Let's... Maybe we could pre-test this. Do I have this running? Probably not, huh? I probably quit that. Actually, we could save that here. What is yapping? I have no idea what yapping is. My streams are usually 70% scripting other people's upstream stuff, like all big distributions do. So, alright, the next thing I wanted to do, so that was a backup, and now we can GNU PG. Let's mine our x86 desktop thingies of delete GNU PG. And then let's try that again with you might be the Linux god, you know everything. Most things. How to learn software engineering correctly. You need to remember. So I have the feeling here, this is not a feeling, it looks like adding curl there broke that. That's totally not ideal. We need to fix that. Why does the download script run this from tools? Required, not found. What does it? Yeah, GNU PG has a couple of new dependencies. GPG error, sound, yeah, all of those, yes. Oh, here, this one. Okay, those things here. Yeah, swapping one old thing with plenty of new things. But the old thing doesn't even build for it here. We don't want to ship this decade-old code anymore. Do you rely on motivation or discipline? Do you rely on? Oof. Such a strange question. This is also... This is annoying now. Doesn't everyone rely on motivation, discipline? I don't know. Like everyone? Okay, that is annoying. We need to change this then somehow. Could also simply rename this. Yeah, no download, because I think somehow the download script for some reason is also using the toolchain thing. Maybe because it's running from build target after sourcing some toolchain paths. That's not ideal. Wouldn't know about everyone. Seems many of them rely on good luck. And you mean instead of discipline and stuff? Or motivation or discipline? Oof. I guess I'm more motivated than disciplined. I'm probably too much of a free mind to be too disciplined. Can other text editors like Emacs handle everything that you do without lagging? Emacs works, yes. Are they not yet marked cross? Let's cross. Did I edit that wrong? Oh wait, did I somehow edit? Where's this NP? Did I not? I thought I... Was it this? Thought I copied this, must have somehow missed this. Well, not everyone seemed many to rely on. I am now learning Linux professionally, Arch Linux like you. I know computer Arch, but I don't understand. Should focus on, but I love. Is there any video explain type of jobs? Well, I don't have job explaining videos. I have system integration videos. Gcrypt. This thing needs really, really many dependencies, man. Oh, holy, that Jürgen Georg Sawinski still packaged good old times 20 years ago. Why is this so strange? Predict GPG error. Okay, maybe I didn't select this yet. Yeah, in a way, maybe we need to make this better. That we introduce here select with mandatory depths, because like manually, but we have that here. Why did this not? quickly use another. This was built. What issue does it have? I mean, it became fewer. Maybe this wasn't really... Why does it need auto-build hostname? Like, why the fuck does it? That's of course not really reproducibly. Why do people do such strange things? Do I think Bash is quirky? I think you really want to become a membership anymore before further entertaining me. Is this shit annoying you? Especially from people who are not members and not support these things. How would you think? You try to work on people constantly from left and right, this and that, this and that. How do you like Emacs? How do you like VI? How do you like AI? What's your favorite AI thing? Are we finally there? Can I get a cookie? What do you recommend from you? What? 40 gigabyte things? Which Linux distro? No matter what you have, I can only recommend one Linux distro, man. Don't ask me about other Linux distributions. I ever only use T2 Linux. Why should I use another Linux? Have you seen T2 Linux, man? There is no turning back once you use those old things supported Linux distro. GPG error, wonderful. This is hilarious. Why did I thought quickly adding this monstrosity of dependency hell improves my life? How did I think that? It doesn't even... Remove the rocket emoji, begin to make a little soundless technical mysteries, boom, doubles of views. Probably. Is there any Discord? Yes. For paying Patreons. Not for people, not for freeloaders. Similar to your OnlyFans girlfriend, we are not giving away things here for free anymore. The title is not just false. What is false? You ask for a better title You wanted it mysterious. What is false? Asking in all caps does not make me more responsive to your... I'm not your chatbot that you... Title, just you wanted it more mysterious. Now it is mysterious. It's describing that we can't believe that this Linux distribution became so good. If you want to propose an even better title, be my guest. You ask engineer for better title. For you ask engineer for more mysterious title. Here is Discord and Patreon. Mord ist nur los. Alle husten, schnauben, niesen, gute Besserung gerade bei der Hitze. Is that so in your region too? I mean, hey, I was super healthy for a year and then I went to the Linux App Summit conference thing. Is it so that around you everyone has the same issue too? But when I probably got this last weekend, it was cold, so it wasn't heat related. It was probably more cold related. So let's see, what's email doing? So what does it do with that? We need compile, run a program to on the build machine. Prefix was given with wall. Things sys. Oh, it has some sysroot. Holy oof. That is maybe this sysroot shit is breaking that. Interesting. We had this develop a Linux distribution from scratch already. We had this already 1,000 times, you know, I cannot each time. In my opinion, this title is too things. But thank you for the typo. Why isn't a developer first-based Linux distro? What? Why isn't? That's what T2 Linux is. Not sure what. Me, I don't have Heuschnupfen. Viele auf dem Balkon sitzen. And they all are coughing on the balconies? I mean, yeah, maybe everyone got some cold or COVID from the last month. I was super healthy until I gave a speak on the Linux App Summit, and from that after the second day after that I was pretty ill. Like really ill. I did not have fixing this stupid stuff here. on my to-do for today. Did they had straight bin or? Boy, this is so stupid. What do they do with? But they have sys roots and bin. That is also silly. Okay, this doesn't really help me any here. Error config prefix. This is bizarre. People wanted it. First of all, people want it. You can never make it. You can never. Maybe we leave this mythos title and then we change it in 1 hour because we will still be sitting here for a while. You guys. Also, it's not day 360. It's like more. Hear me out. 2026, 1998-ish. So it's 28 years by 365. So it's like more day 10,120 if you ask me, but you guys are so funny. So funny you are. What do you say? Day 360. Day 1220 of building my dream Linux distro from scratch. Year. Bam. Still mythos to attract AI people. Are you happy now? Is everyone happy now? Manual. Bei den meisten, mir fällt es noch okay. So, for me it's not allergy. GPG error prefix things. User. Yeah, they're wonderful. The problem is there's completely nothing in the log, is there? Right here is the gcrypt config. Okay, so it would use all of those. Oh, no. Maybe we should check if it's even worse. Actually, we have guide cross-compiling once upon a time. So it probably would have cross-build. Actually, we never want to build tests. Why was this? Next title, making a Linux distro instead of touching grass. Did the viewer sky jump already? No. Last but not least, what's the sunshine doing? The sun is shining. Wow. Peak sunshine. No, not yet. 17. Oh, we don't have 17. Oh, it can. Oh, real feel 32. Holy shit. Summer. Summer. Yeah, right. People hate summer, give winter. What is grass? Mythos, yes, this T2 is here. This is, I use T2 26.5 codenamed Mythos. Did you not know? The mythical OS that nobody freaking wants to talk about. You need a media manager. You're fired already before you 100,000. Do I look like I have 100,000? LOLs. Media manager, I can myself. I rather pay myself 100,000. Funny people here. I wanted to update GNOME Commander also, like, but okay, let's first fix it. Okay. Need to get this here somehow. Maybe they renamed here something. What is here with gpgrt config? Do we run with that? No. Checking for GPG error. GPG error. Do we have error? GPG error config in source stuff user GPG error. Oh, libgpg error. Yeah, they changed this. Unless we had this with it. Let's see again what happens then. Good that we tested this. You wonder if AI will tell each other to touch grass in water? Probably. Spring is best. Yes, spring and autumn, right? Or what's wrong with autumn? Why does it... Okay, it's GPGRT. Stuff is really strange. GPGRT config. Oh, this is annoying. Prefix. libgpg error. Yeah, we have package config, right? And this stuff, it's like, nah. Does this fix anything? Is this longer, or is configure just so bloody slow? Configure is just so bloody slow. Hello? Did it detect this npth thing now? Using gpgrt as nph config. Oof. Is it doing the right thing? How can this be so cursed? Everything else builds, and like, why can this crypto people not write proper? Like, why is this shit still using autoconf? And why is it using such retarded config shit? Like, here it even has that. But why is it also not using? Wait, what? Why does it do use gpgrt? What? Why does it do that here? Found gpgrt config. What bizarre shit is it? My problem is, like, GNOME desktop, if you like, yes, 27 years, that is how long some people work in open source and still don't get a news article. Your problem is liking GNOME, that's already your problem. Your problem starts there. Set dummy. That is amazing. I like your, what is it? How can I even celebrate the first super on this live stream? That is amazing. Appreciate that. That's how you do it. Thank you so much. Here's actually a prefix. GPT-RT config. I mean, this is not how you do it. Like, you wonder how the crypto quality of the shit is if they can already not do configure thing. GPT-RT conf. Actually, where is this cursed? I hate this. I've seldom seen such a mess. I mean, you need to really make a mess to, like, I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Why can they not just... Wait, they want libgpg and gpg error? Does it even have a... Oh, what a cursed shit. I mean, I thought, like, let's use the more modern stuff. What did I even search for before? Because it somehow decides to use that for everything. AKA GPG error is a library. Man, this is stupid. Seldom did I had to waste so much money to configure a source thing. Yeah, that's probably not good, but... How cursed can this be? Oh my god. Maybe we just export this other so it doesn't have, it only has libgpg and these others. It's also npth, not lib. Okay, I have this, those lib, those not gpg error. Was it that? Shit, what did it want to use? GBGRT. I had grabbed that. Oops. These names are also, they don't particularly stick well to my brain. Too cryptic. Exactly. Wearing a rabbit ears and banana suit will retain more views. Totally. Saw Mythos and clicked this shit, and I hope like this shit works, but I hate it. KDE works, but I don't hate it as much. Oh, that's his build? Did this make this shit build? Seriously? Oh, look at this. Oh man, what a cursed bloody here. Being a half-naked OnlyFans cam girl would also return more views, man. Don't make me train an AI model to do that. Okay, we should also go through all this cursedness and commit it also. We want to update GNOME Commander. Because everyone's not favorite aspiring Linux news site. That's certainly what we need, right? Side loading. Installed runtime size. Yeah, install Linux distribution for all your things. It's like, yeah. GNOME Commander, here we go for everyone who wants to command their GNOME. I guess this ship has sailed with Rust. I guess that shouldn't really have a dependency on anything else. This text here Stinks though. Bro, get some medicine? What medicine do you recommend? Medicine for what? No, fastly, read me. Already better. Maybe at the end of the week, maybe I could try to drink a coffee, but here's the future. Vendor backloading all kinds of shit ton of garbage behind my back. If that ain't amazing Rust future, like here in GTK4 system. 3 times better. The more the better. Here even more. GDK of course too. 1 is not enough. Need to build it. Oh wait, this is GDK and GSK and yeah. Various things of thingy things. Okay, that build let's test what happens. Oh wait, theoretically I just closed it. Maybe website update. Oh, that build. Oh, that looks strange. That is crazy. That is how much Phoronic spammed the internet. For a decade he spams his links everywhere, so now that you search it, that is absolutely mind-blowingly crazy, you all. I have no further questions. Wait. Oh, we were already at 2.0. Oh, look, this actually came from that still has official GNOME release things. This is nearly too fast and too furious. Oh, that built previously. T2 Linux, the mythical Mythos, T2, the T2 Linux, the Mythos, the only supporting and latest and greatest. Oh, I think I booted so wrong. I mean, we literally could probably restart without. Do we have both in right now, or did I uninstall? Oh, we have here GPG. That's. I hope that would work. Yeah, I mean, manually adding that is super annoying. So, I mean, no user should do that. But hear me out. Let's test it this release, and next release we can still. Can we? Is there any way to like paste? Can we like paste somehow? No. So it said. Try the file download like the Arch package. What precisely do you mean? Okay, that worked. Okay, I guess that nothing matches. Wait, what? What do you mean? 7 or not? What? Nothing matches. Oh, oh. Oh, this you don't need this. Why did not something specify that? Oh, look, one or the other, not both. Yeah, what? Flatpak GL default things local. It downloads the file to the remote D. I don't know what precisely you mean. Is OS development so difficult? I mean, kinda. You know, unless you want some garbage. I mean, certainly, like, cool OS development is certainly more the pinnacle of computer engineering, together with compiler and graphics subsystem and stuff. See the Discord node? Which Discord node? Which one? You mean storing that? You mean pre-shipping that? I did not really. You mean okay. That's what you mean. Okay. Okay, let's try that. I mean, there's one thing. We could try that first, which may or may not work yet. I guess it doesn't work yet. I guess we need maybe discover support, because what the next thing, like next level thing, running Flatpak onto to defeat the purpose of your custom. Yeah, I mean, you would only run Flatpak stuff of stuff you don't otherwise get. Have a paid version of T2 where you will also help the users with settings like sleeper boot and completely eliminate BIOS firmware things. I mean, paid versions, yeah, the reality is, I mean, it always sounds so easy and stuff, and the reality is it's difficult, right? I mean, theoretically we have that, right? Nobody stops you from going to our company and supporting the work here with T2 Linux, right? Soho Linux, embedded or enterprise Linux, anyone, right? Nobody's stopping you. It's like only a handful of people used that so far, which is as amazing as all the Patreons. So we need some support for that, because this doesn't work yet. Maybe we need discover for that. That probably should work. That's the next step that would work. Which is like, yeah, in December we made all the basics work, and like 5 months later we're still like, yeah, that also would be nice, right? So that's what you mean to test. For Flatpak and Arch, they download this file, Flatpak repo, and place it in the install DT user shared Flatpak remote. The only thing is, does it still install? I would still want it to install this as user. Not found. Oh, wonderful. DL FlatHub. That's better. I mean, actually, there are two things. The one thing is actually okay. So does this work? How did I install that? Doesn't do any remote D. It has etc Flatpak installations D. var lib Flatpak repo. User Flatpak system cache. Here's some user share Flatpak remote D. User share Flatpak. What did I do? Remotes. User share Flatpak remotes. User share Flatpak. Okay, I guess we could do that. Morning from the States, greetings. Fans from India. T2 and Pop Linux for a very long time. Happy to hear that. Welcome back. Hope you use T2 Linux again now that everything is even more amazing. Okay, let's make it just work. This obviously changes from time to time. Should we like update this every time we update this? They probably resign it every now and then, every other quarter stuff. We also need mkdir. User share remotes Flatpak things data dir Flatpak remotes d. Oops. Yes, I know, Andre just wanted to type that. But thank you for the reminder. I always important -v force important verbose, just nice to lock it into the log. When are you going to monetize your products better and buy? Mention in the Swiss Alps. You guys really want to trigger me, right? You guys really want to trigger me. Which products, by the way? Which should I monetize more? Oh wait, this didn't download. I'm on file extension. There you go. Oh wait, that's also wrong. Do we hardcode that? That's word good for versioning that. Welcome to the new joiners developing T2 Linux. Link above. Do you want to help here becoming marketing manager? What is this live about? We're developing Linux distributions, like nothing special, just a tiny little Linux distribution. Nothing big, it just supports everything and no Flatpak. I mean, this that this is in there is, yeah. That file is deleted already. Don't worry. Okay, you all. What a nice weekend sprint, right? Nobody saw that coming. The question is, do we ship it like that? Probably, yeah, rebuilding 12 architecture is a little bit energy intense. I think we call this as good as it gets. And for more, you need to select subscribe Patreon and go buy a license to activate it too. Oh, Chromium. Zoom link things. Alan as VF. Things. Amazing. Just in case someone wants to. Apply it. Why GitHub got hacked? That is the thing with this monolithic single point of failure. Is like if you build a Scrooge McDuck money safe there, like if you build one centralized storage thing, then the demand is very high to hack that, just this. Or what do you mean with why or how? But also people are pretty pissed, right? Certainly doesn't excuse. Top right corner, explain one link. You want a task banner. Oof, it's getting exhausted. Exhaustive. So, does it work out of the box here? Let's test. It's only substitute for testing. Did I close it? Okay, now you also want this cover, right? Oops. Yes. Wrong, come. Yes, I click on random shit, that's wrong. Wait, what is it even? What did I connect now? Oh, that's again the wrong one. I mean, also doesn't matter, just boot this. Yeah, basically you would wanna install here the latest beta release thing. Wait, now it doesn't boot anymore. What did we break now? What did I break now? Not really sure what broke. Look at that. Would you look at that? It works out of the box. T2 Flatpak shit. Here we come. Now soon really nobody can have. It prints, it Wi-Fi's, it games, it only does everything now on the Myth OS. Now the Mythos edition. Amazing, right? I mean, if we make it any better, or like here, we probably wanna fix that here, so that's, yeah. It's annoying like this. Amazing, right? Right. Names must contain at least 2 periods. That's silly. That is silly. Org signal. actually, wait, it should be signal things, stable signal CLI stuff. I'll probably do it. Org signal master not installed. Did it not just do? Oh. Signal has been launched. Plaintext password store things. Honestly, I'm not impressed. Why should I have such a garbage looking thing when I can have it in a browser? Like, why would I? Oh wait, Signal. Sorry, I take this back. I meant actually Discord. Search Discord screen audio, what the fuck? I mean, it's pretty fucking big, right? It's just this Electron shit is ridiculous. Like, at this rate, I soon download here more than... Ah, komm. Look, it starts a full browser. Pfft. Honestly, I like it in my browser more. But if you wanted the shit like this, now you can have the shit like this. I don't know why I should install a browser for every web application, but this is KDE. What? QEMU KVM. Wait, this is... So I'm running KDE Plasma, and that is a K remote desktop connector thing, KRDC. That's going to the server here. Okay, now we mix this slightly with that there. We could have committed that with, yeah, what was it, libsec comp. Then we have theoretically a whole bunch of more crap here, like, but I think I thought through this here later and do something completely innovative and go touch some sun rays now. If you want to see me more, you need to share, like, and subscribe more, Patreon, Discord, and all the other good stuff in between. And yeah, there's a whole lot of other random things here, but I think I sit in the sun and teach my son to do that or stuff. Yep, touch some sun rays. That's what you, some in the basement, right? That's what you're doing. You do the basement. Target desktop package sell off. target is top. Yeah, more depth and stuff, but more modern. It's like this decade-old stuff we shouldn't ship by default. GNU-PG certainly gives you quite some other advantages to have around. I mean, the only other thing would be having Discover and having, if this works through Discover, I would expect to maybe work through Discover, but what even? Too many architectures, TM. The problem is this naming is probably slightly different now from what I previously uploaded. Exactly, some vitamin D things. Maybe I had something there already previously, but in any case, oh, here it's actually ursyncing. Yeah, next, the latest tomorrow, we need to take a final look at the builds. Are they all complete? And then do all the surrounding release. Maybe I should. Yeah, if any of T2 main write commit access people wanna commit the thumbed up patches, then I don't need to do this later. That's it then, I would say, for 70% today. I better go get some sunshines. I better go get some sun rays. Amazing that so many people tune in. I hope you just learned something. Superthink and Patreon more and Chorales. And maybe go tell your mom look some computer. And yeah, as you know how it is, best switch out, get some sunshine too, touch some grass, download T2, install it too, and I hope to see you soon for all the continuation of this crazy stuff to come. Here, the other